Hi, this is Moses and welcome to Website Vanilla. Today I'm going to show you how to submit a form on HTML and that form directly send an email to your email address. Alright, join me. I'm going to use WebStorm as usual. Now, on my last video, I showed you how to make and style an HTML form. This video is going to build on the last one, and I'm going to link the video right here. So already we created our HTML form, already we have styled it. Now, how do you make it work if you want to be able to submit it? So I'm going to show you how you'll be able to do that. So first, this is where we ended last time. I'm just going to show you how the form looks. I'm going to open on Firefox. I'm going to close my styles. I'm going to open on Firefox. It's opening up. Alright, this is where we ended last time. We created our form, we styled it, it looks good. Now, right now when I click submit, nothing happens. So what should I do to make sure that if somebody fills this form with their name, their email address, and message, they can submit, and then I can see their message on my email address? So this short tutorial is going to teach you how to do that. And we're going to do that only using HTML. So the first thing you need to do is on the form itself, there are a few things you need to add on the form to make it work. So we had this action attribute. We're going to use that. There is something that we need to add. It's called a method on the form. So let's add that method. And then we're going to say post. This is going to be responsible for posting our form data. And then there is something else we need to add on our inputs. We had two inputs and we had our text area. On our input, we're going to add a name attribute. So for example here, for full name, I'm just going to say name. This is full name. And then on my email, the same, I'm going to say name, email. And last, on my text area, I have my ID message. I'm going to also add an attribute there called name message. All right, now that's the first step you have to do. Next, we are going to go to this website. Is a form service website. There are so many of these, but today I'm just going to show you one that I've been using. It's called Formspray. Formspray, I'm going to search for that. If you just Google Formspray, I don't know how they pronounce that, if that's spray or spree. Somebody can comment that on the comment section. So this is the website that you're going to use. It's formspray.io. So let's open that. And then if you are new, you have never used this before, obviously you have to sign up. So, all right, now I'm going to register. So I'm clicking getting started. All right. Website Vanilla. My email is websitevanillaPro@gmail.com. I'm going to put my password. And then, all right, I understand. I check those two boxes. I click register. Now, I've registered my email. Now, the first time you register, you will not be able to create a form until you verify your email address. So right now, if I just say create a form, it's in order to create a form, you must have at least one linked email. Please add and verify an email address. So you need to verify an email address. So what I need to do now, I'm just going to go to my email, which is in gmail.com. I'm going to sign in. So it's all right. Next. All right, now I should see an email from FormSpray. So it's opening up. So you see the first one, I open that up. Action required, verify email, link to FormSpray. So this is what I need to click. So I just click my button here, verify email. Almost there, I'm not a robot. By the time you view this video, maybe the process will be different. I'm just gonna verify that I'm not a robot. Verify. Email verified. So once your email is verified, you're good to go. So I can just click here to start creating the forms. Yeah. Or if you're on a past tab, you just have to refresh that to be able to continue from where you left. All right. So right now I can create a new form. So create a form, and I just say my form should be maybe contact form. I can just name contact form. And that's it. You need to create a form, and you will see here that it will send to this email. If you need to add more emails, you can go to your account and add as many emails as you want. I think they allow up to 2 or 3. You can check on that. So my email is that one. So I can just say create a form. I've created this form. Now, once you create a form, we're almost there, because all you need to do is copy this endpoint. You see on this integration tab, you see your form endpoint is this. So we need to copy this. They already have this button to copy. I click copy. And then I go back to my form. You see where it says action here? I just have to remove that hash symbol and paste that, my endpoint. So right now, I'm good to go. The form should submit. So the only thing I needed was this endpoint. And already we added our post method, and already we had this name as full name, email, and message. Those were the most important stuff. All right, so right now, let me open again in a browser. All right, this is our form. So let's test it out, and then we'll go to our email, to my inbox here. You see, now there is nothing. We can go to our inbox and see. All right, so let me write full name. I can just say website vanilla. Email address, I can say code at websitevanilla.com. What's my message? My message, I can say HTML is super powerful. All right, I hit submit. It says thanks. The form was submitted successful. And I can even go back to the form. Now, when you submit a form, the form is submitted into 2 places. The first place on your FormSpray account. So if I just come to my account here, contact form, I might need to refresh. You should see here, the form has been submitted, and you can see, I see full name, email, message. That's the first place. So that's the good thing. And then you have a backup. Now, if you go to your email address, you see my inbox, FormSpray, you just open, you just a new form submission or contact form. This was the name of your form, full name, website vanilla, email, HTML super powerful. So this is one of the easiest way when you have your HTML and you want it to work, you want it to be able to send a message. You just use one of these services. There are so many out there, and this is just one that I've normally been using. Next time I will make a video of how to use other different services. All right, that was my short video on how to make your HTML contact form work by hooking it up with an endpoint and make it send to your email. All right, thanks, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks.